You already know the feeling. It's the Sunday night before payday. You open your banking app, you already know what you're going to see, but you look anyway. And there it is, a balance that doesn't lie. The direct debit for the credit card went out. The minimum payment again. Except you have been paying it for 2 years. And the balance is barely lower than when you started. That's not an accident, that's a design. Banks make billions from minimum payments, from compound interest, from the quiet assumption that you'll just keep going, month after month, until the debt becomes part of the furniture. But it doesn't have to be. What you're about to learn are the 2 most effective debt payoff strategies ever documented, and exactly how to pick the one that will work for you. We have all heard the advice: cut your coffee, cancel Netflix, pack a lunch. And look, those things matter. But they're not the reason most people stay in debt for a decade. The real reason is simpler and far more fixable. They never had a strategy. In this video, we're going to cover the psychology and mechanics of the 2 most proven debt payoff methods. We'll break down what they are, how they work, and critically which one you should actually use depending on your situation. We're also going to cover the 3 mistakes that quietly keep people trapped in debt even when they're trying to get out. And I'll give you 3 practical things you can do this week to start making real progress. Let's get into it. Meet James. He's 31, works a decent job in Birmingham, earns about £30,000 a year. On paper, he should be fine. But James has £18,000 in debt split across 2 credit cards, a car loan, and an old student overdraft. Every month, he pays the minimums. Every month, the balances barely move. Sound familiar? Here's the brutal truth. Minimum payments are engineered to keep you in debt as long as possible. On a £5,000 credit card balance at 22% interest, paying only the minimum could take you over 15 years to clear. You'd pay nearly £4,000 in interest alone, on top of the £5,000 you already owe. The average UK household carries around £2,400 in credit card debt. In the US, it's over $6,000, and across both countries, millions of people are in James's position, not because they're irresponsible, but because no one ever showed them a better way. There's also something psychologically brutal about debt. When you owe money to multiple places, it creates something researchers call decision fatigue. You don't know which to pay first. You feel like nothing you do makes a dent. So slowly, you stop trying to optimize and you just survive. That's not weakness. That's what happens when a system is designed against you. The good news? 2 strategies cut directly through all of that. One works on the psychology, the other works on the maths. And together, they've helped millions of people in exactly James's position become completely debt-free. Strategy 1. The debt snowball. This method was made famous by American financial coach Dave Ramsey, and it's built entirely around human psychology rather than pure maths. And that's exactly why it works for so many people. Here's how it works. Write down every single debt you have. Then order them from smallest balance to largest. Completely ignore the interest rates for now. Step 2. Pay the minimum on everything except the smallest debt. On that one throw every extra pound or dollar you can find at it, every month until it's gone. Step 3. Once that debt is cleared, take everything you were paying on it, the minimum, plus the extra, and roll it all into the next debt on the list. Like a snowball rolling downhill. It builds momentum. It gets bigger and faster as it goes. Back to James. His smallest debt is a £400 overdraft. He cuts his takeaway spend for 1 month, finds an extra £80, and within 4 months that overdraft is gone. Completely gone. That moment matters more than any spreadsheet. Because now, James has proof. Proof that he can do this. Proof that the debt is not permanent. And that psychological win, that sense of momentum, is what drives him to attack the next one. The snowball doesn't save the most money, but it keeps the most people going, and a plan you stick to always beats a perfect plan you abandon. Strategy 2. The debt avalanche. This is the mathematically optimal method. Same principle as the snowball. Pay minimums on everything, but this time, you direct your extra money at the debt with the highest interest rate first, regardless of how big or small the balance is. Why? Because high-interest debt is the most expensive debt you own. Every day it exists, it's costing you more. Kill it first, and you reduce the total interest you pay across everything. Let's take Sarah. She's 29, a teacher in Manchester. She has 3 debts: a credit card at 24% interest, £2,800 balance, a car loan at 9%, £5,500 balance, a student overdraft at 0%, £600 balance. With the snowball, Sarah would tackle the £600 overdraft first. With the avalanche, she goes straight for the credit card because 24% is costing her the most. The avalanche approach saves Sarah hundreds of pounds in interest over the course of her repayment. Depending on the balances and rates, it could be thousands. The downside? It's slower to feel. If your highest interest debt is also the biggest, you might be paying at it for months before it's gone. And that can feel defeating. So here's the honest answer to which method you should use. The snowball if you need motivation to keep going. The avalanche if you're disciplined and want to minimize total interest paid. Both are infinitely better than doing nothing. Both strategies only work if you have extra money to put toward your debt. So where does that actually come from, especially if you feel like you're already stretched? Option 1. The audit. Go back through 3 months of bank statements. Not to judge yourself, just to see. Most people find 50 to 150 in forgotten subscriptions, habits they barely notice, and spending that genuinely doesn't make them happier. That's a real, immediate debt payment. Option 2. Sell something. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Vinted, Depop. The average UK home has around 700 worth of unused items sitting in it. Even selling 200 worth of stuff makes a meaningful dent in a smaller debt and gives you the snowball win you need. Option 3. A temporary income boost. An extra shift. A small freelance job. Selling a skill. 1 month of concentrated extra effort, channeled entirely into debt, can move you forward faster than 6 months of hoping things improve. The most powerful thing you can do with any of this: automate it. Set a payment to leave your account the same day your salary lands. Treat your debt repayment like a bill, not something you get to if there's anything left. Because there never is. Before the takeaways, let's talk about the 3 mistakes that silently undo everything. Mistake 1. Only ever paying the minimum. This is the most expensive habit most people have, and they don't even realize it. Even 25 extra a month, consistently, can cut years off your repayment. Mistake 2. Trying to invest while carrying high-interest debt. I'll be direct about this. If your debt is at 18% interest and your investments are returning 7 to 9% a year, you are losing money. Pay the high-interest debt first. It is the best guaranteed return you will ever get. Mistake 3. Going all in on debt with no emergency buffer. This catches people out constantly. One unexpected bill, a car repair, a boiler, a dental bill, and suddenly you're back on the credit card. Before you do anything else, build a small emergency fund. Even $500. Protect the progress you're making. These aren't obvious. They're easy to miss. But now you know they won't catch you out. Debt isn't a character flaw. It's a maths problem. And maths problems have solutions. Pick a method, snowball or avalanche. Find your extra money. Automate it. Avoid the 3 mistakes. And then, don't stop. The people who get out of debt aren't the ones with the highest incomes. They're the ones who stopped waiting for things to improve and started with the tools they already had. If this changed how you're thinking about your debt, share it with someone who needs it. Or save it for yourself and come back to it. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Next week, we're breaking down exactly how to build a beginner investment portfolio on any income from scratch. See you then.